American Party.
Okay, so you're independent with the American Independent Party.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to expose the corruption that's going on in Washington. You might not win, but however, at least get enough where actually expose Bernie Sanders, get rid of these Democrats who are doing unlawful behavior, and also expose Donald Trump for what he's doing. You might not win, but however, at least at least expose him what's going on. I appreciate you doing that. I really, really do. I commend you to doing that. Oh, absolutely. And this is one thing that the news media will not even touch, talk to you about or interview you, because you are a threat to the establishment. That's what you are. Just like the RNC. Just like Calarina too. She's a threat to the RNC, or the RNC, the Republican National Committee. They don't want her to be on CNN, for the next debate. But the GOP, the Grand Old Party, wants her. And I'm saying, because you're independent, I say go for it. Attack it. Go, because you can attack either one, either the Democrats or Republicans. Who are doing wrongful doing, like Lindsey Graham. He voted for the stimulus package, and then he was against it. Again, these people are completely rhinos, liberals. In sheep's clothing, just like John McCain with going with Syria now, an Iran deal. This is ridiculous.
Well, see, there's something very, very interesting that I'm very lucky for. Being an independent,
right?
I have a nuclear option I can drop on them.
Yeah, you can.
43 of the continuous 51 states are write-in states.
Right.
Do you know that out of the ones that aren't write-in, North Dakota is one of them, which is nothing. There's not enough people, and it's not disrespectful to North Dakota. But in the event I didn't get my name on the ballot, North Dakota can't write me in. There's a couple of them. But California's a write-in, Florida's a write-in, New York's a write-in.
Right.
All the big states are write-in states. So what we're going to do, we're going to be putting up a website. Not that I don't have enough already, for God's sake. But because I am www.danielpzutlerforpresident.com, zutlerforpresident.com, danielpzutler.com. There's a couple of them. But I'm also about to kick in www.writezutlerin.com and show people how you do the write-in ballot, instruct them through a video, and let them know there's an option that if you don't put my name on the ballot, write my damn name in.
Yeah, well, that won't count. But the fact is, though, you at least get your recognition out there, and take away the fire of the liberal Democrats and liberal Republicans. At least expose them. I mean, if that doesn't, I mean, at least you're doing that much. I mean, I got to commend you for doing that. If somebody has to do it, and I appreciate you doing that, because I know you're not going to, you might not have a chance of hell winning, but the fact is, you're getting out there and you're putting pressure on these, and you're exposing for what they're doing, the corruption that's going on in D.C. And that's what I like about people who are doing the right thing. This is why it's worth having you on for. And, anybody who wants to donate to our network can do so. Just go patcnews.com. P as in Peter, A as in Apple, T as in Tom, C as in Cat News, and people can just donate to us. We're a 501c4, so anybody who donates is an automatic write-off. It's an automatic write-off.
Are you aware that between you and Josh Bernstein, you guys have almost 1.5 million followers?
I believe it. I believe it. It doesn't surprise me one darn bit. But you know what? You can't find that on social media or Facebook, because why? They're lowering the numbers. They're making the numbers even lower than what the standard is. And it's the way of doing of censoring and doing corruption, and also not having our voice get out there on national radio talk show. You're not going to find this at all, but for taking on big issues. That's one thing. This is what Disney did, by the way. Disney was an entrepreneur. He was an inventor. What he did was he created animation. And all we're doing is creating news stories that the news media will not even touch or even come up with. And so we're not reinventing the wheel. We are we are improving the wheel. That's what we're doing. We're improving it.
Exactly. Yep. What's today, the 5th?
Today is the 7th.
On the 7th. Okay. What time is it your time?
It is 1:36 p.m.
Okay. On a paper somewhere, you can write down today's date and the time, and I'm telling you, we are going to win. Okay, you can mark that down in history. We are going to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is not guesswork. We will pound this thing and pound this thing and pound this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we will win. We will take this election. Now, if, and by some weird chance we don't, 2020 will be ours by a landslide. So make no mistake, I'm not quitting. If 2016 isn't mine, and I'll tell you this, I'm going to say exactly what I tell everybody. If I'm standing on that stage, and it doesn't look like I'm going to take it, and people say, well, who are you backing? I'm going to look at the entire country and say, you vote for whoever you were going to vote for, because if I'm not your man, I'm not going to tell you to vote for any of these guys. So when one of them screws up, you can't go back to me and say, well, you endorsed him. No, I'm not endorsing not one of them, not one single candidate. I endorsed me.
Right.
That's it. If I wasn't good enough for you, come see me in 2020 when it's too late, and you wished you'd have jumped on the train.
Right. Right.
That way, it sets them off. They get the response they don't expect. Give them what they don't expect to happen.
Right. We got way too many people who are corrupt politicians. You know, they're politician workers, basically. You know, they work for us, but they're professional politicians. Is what they are. You know, that's all they are.
Here's the thing. I've never even been class president, let alone on the PTA. This is my first go-round, and people say, oh, my God, you're crazy, you're nuts, blah, 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 blah. I tell them, here's the deal. I'm from Brooklyn. We go big or we go home.
Right.
Failure is not an option in Brooklyn. It's not.
Right, I know. Brooklyn, I know. You don't want to mess around with people of Brooklyn. I know. I have met people in Brooklyn, and